much fun living out in the desert. But if you winning, it don't matter, baby. It don't matter. What do you think about that?
I mean, I've tried, and Book, I'm a diehard Houston everything. I love the music, I love the food, I love the city. Yeah, I even love the traffic. I'm a James Harden defender. I'm a Houston Astros defender.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've looked past a lot of decisions by Bill O'Brien, but today was the day that I expired and cut in half my Houston Texans card. This is perhaps the worst trade in recent, not Houston history, NFL history. I can't imagine trading a Pro Bowl wide receiver this in the offseason after you made it further than you ever have in the history of your franchise into the playoffs. You made it past round one. You're in round two. You're up 24-0 against Kansas City, and a large part because of that is because of DeAndre Hopkins, your star wide receiver. So why Bill O'Brien, after you got further than you ever have before, do you think it's a good idea to get rid of maybe your second, if not your best player? It's unconscionable. It doesn't make any sense. I think the Houston Texans have given Bill O'Brien way too much power. He's not only the coach and the offensive coordinator, he's the damn GM as well. He's making trades, and in 6 months, we've given up Jadeveon Clowney and DeAndre Hopkins for a couple second-rounders and a David Johnson running back who's on a bad contract already. It's literally the destruction of a franchise. I say, as a Houston Texans fan, or former, trade Deshaun Watson, trade J.J. Watt. Let these guys play on teams that actually have a shot or a snowball's chance in hell of winning something. Send them off, because I think it is wrong for them to stay here under the expert tutelage of a Bill O'Brien.
Is that it?
I'm a little hot about it, Book. I'm a little hot about it, to be honest with you.
No, man. My thing is, the way I look at it, man, is Hopkins. The brother been here 7 years, right? 7 years, and he grew up here.
Yeah.
He pretty much he seemed like he was a little baby when he first came here, man. When he ran routes, man, it looked like, he needed, training wheels, when he first got here. That's the way I felt. He was like a little baby. And he grew up here. And the thing is, I can't expect, to see guys like, Hopkins, stay here and keep losing with the city forever and not want to explore something else. I'm not going to blame him for wanting to go out there. All right, if the city traded him, and they feel like, we can do better without him. Hey, if I'm him, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna roll with the punch, because I had a hell of a run in Houston. We didn't win no championships. All right, we didn't come close to winning any, but I had a great time. Now I got a chance, to move over here, maybe even make my stock go up in these later years, because the game of football, man, it goes by like the blink of an eye, especially for a player in that position like Hopkins. You know what I mean? You got to get your money. So, I know how the game works. And like when D-Hop said, he thanked the city. You know what I mean? He thanked all the players. He thanked everybody in the city that did everything for him. But at the end of the day, he said, this is business. This is the way the business is, and I understand it. I don't see. That's why when I play Madden, and I put it on franchise mode, I just skip past all that stuff, because
you don't want to deal with
I'll be
contracts.
making bad trades. They be calling me Bill or Buck O'Brien. That's what they be calling me by the end of the season. Wondering what the hell is wrong with him. The little messages come up, hey, coach, we need to pay more attention to this guy right here, because you know what I mean. He was strong last week. I skipped that. We're not worrying about that. That's the way I would be playing it. You know what I mean. So I'd be just like Bill O'Brien and making a lot of bad decisions. But I'm sad to see the young brother go. But he definitely gonna make that team, the Arizona Cardinals, a better team. Like I say, that's Houston, man. We got rid of Warren Moon, man.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah. No, I mean, we've made definitely a lot of bad sports decisions in this city before. And with DeAndre Hopkins, he's going to be playing against Larry Fitzgerald. He's going to be playing on a team that is high in plays for his position. I think they ran 328 plays with 4 receivers on the field. So he's going to get his playing time. He's going to get a lot of targets. He's going to have a lot of catches. He's going to put up a lot of yards. I have nothing but love for DeAndre Hopkins. I just hate how the Houston Texans took, Andre Johnson, who was a phenomenal wide receiver, and they said, hey, we're going to milk the 10 years that we had with you, or whatever it is, the prime years of your career. We're going to milk them in mediocrity. We're going to give you some of the worst quarterbacks known in the history of man, and we're going to give you a glimmer of hope in one season with Matt Schaub where he looks like Tom Brady, and then the next year he's going to throw more interceptions than anybody in the world. And we're going to take those 10 years from you, and then we're going to, as Dusty Rhodes says, give you a watch, kick you in the butt, and said a computer took your job, Daddy. They're going to send him off to Tennessee and to wherever the hell else he went. I just hate how Bill O'Brien has done anybody with any semblance of talent in this city. Same thing with Jadeveon Clowney. I mean, same thing with Tyrann Mathieu. It to me, hey, it's unconscionable. It's irresponsible. It's unforgivable. That's why wherever TB12 ends up this season, wherever Tom Brady goes, that's going to be my new team. If Tom Brady ends up with the Titans, which it doesn't look like, if he goes to the Rams, if he goes to the Chargers, if he stays in New England, wherever the hell Tom Brady goes, that's my team from now on. I'm going with the GOAT.
Hey, man, you know what? I ain't turning my back on the city just because we let D-Hop go. I'm hoping, you know what I mean? I'm like you right now. I'm hoping that something. I'm serious. I'm hoping something happened for the city, man. And we make a good trade. We make some good decisions, make some good plays here and there and whatnot. Because the quarterback, more importantly, man, Watson, he's going to be looking for some help. Yeah, he's going to be looking for a whole lot of help this season. And we got to wonder where it's going to come from. Help normally doesn't come from the defense. It comes from the offensive line. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to figure out what are they going to do to, help that young man, become successful, because without a route runner, like a guy like, D-Hop, who get to the position quick, that kid could have a whole lot to deal with this season coming up. So that's what I think about first and foremost.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. But the Houston Texans, why the organization and the McNair family has given Bill O'Brien all the power in the world, and he's essentially running a dictatorship over there now. I mean, he's the GM and the coach. That's not a good idea, especially when, as a coach, you have to manage superstars. You have to manage personalities. And when you're managing personalities and managing their contracts, that's not a good mix, man. That doesn't work. You need separation of powers. If Pat Riley's going to be your coach, Pat Riley's going to be your coach. But if he's going to be in the office, he's going to be in the office. He's not going to be doing both. And I think that it's a really poor decision by the ownership of this team to allow Bill O'Brien to continue to put the Houston Texans franchise in poor positions and continue to have us be a middle-of-the-road team in a bad conference.
What do you think, man? You think the city ain't making enough noise? You think we ain't making enough noise? You think it's us? Because Bill O'Brien, of course he's got power, but I think the masses got a whole lot more stroke. If we was to come together and say, hey man, we need to do something about it. Because normally on a team, the team don't get fired, the coaches get fired. Normally when it's a whole lot of commotion going around, things ain't working out, we ain't winning. You know what I mean? You don't fire Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? You fire the coach. Right. Am I right or wrong?
You're absolutely right.
So that's normally the way it works. So I don't know, maybe the city ain't vocal enough about our teams, man, but then again, it's been like that forever. Like I said, I've been around the city for a long time. I saw Earl Campbell, back in the day, run, just give it to Earl, what we going to run? Play right, give it to Earl, play right, give it to Earl, play left, give it to Earl, up the middle, give it to Earl. It was one of those type of deals. Nobody had a game plan. brother just ran himself into the ground. Like I said, I've seen this happen many. Like I said, I saw Warren Moon, man, who played the game at a very, very high level, and and boom, they just got rid of this guy. Like Warren was one of the best quarterbacks that ever played the game back then. You know what I mean? So we're gonna miss D Hop, man. Rest in peace, D Hop. You know what I mean? Here in the city of Houston. All right, he's got new life now in Arizona. So big ups to D Hop. But hey guys, I got to get out of here, man. But I want y'all to check some of this footage out, man, and just vibe on it, because this here Hall of Fame, you've never heard it before, you've never seen it before. So just sit back and enjoy, guys. Back in a minute, more Hall of Fame.